look at, and I just, you're in Lamad Africa, so you know what the path of financial wealth is. You must be able to understand what your average monthly expense should be. Reduce that. Whatever you can do, reduce that. As you are listening to me right now, reduce your monthly expense. Now, you need to find out what your key income streams are. You need to protect them. Do not lose income streams for whatever reason in this season. Okay? Then you also need to control your major risks. You all know them. What are some of the things that put you in a risky or precarious situation? Situations where you do not have much money, you do not have much leverage. You have to control all of that. Now, I'm giving us the skeletal approach. Now, when we move away from that stabilization point and we have mastered it, we're going into the strengthening phase. Okay, so for the strengthening phase, it's about resilience. Resilience helps you to reduce vulnerabilities because you are able to build options and flexibility. Okay, and this is what allows you to move from a point of survival to a point of stability. You need options. You cannot have one stream of income. You cannot depend on one income stream. You cannot just have one major job. You cannot have just one major client. You cannot have one market increase. All of these things, they increase your risk. One job, one client, one market. No. Optionality is resilience. You need to have options. So I remember I was, as myself and my wife were planning for 2026. And one of the things we talked about is that we must have not less than 4 streams of income in 2026. Because optionality is resilience. Because if you put all your eggs in one basket and something happens to the economy and that particular thing with all your prayers and fasting gets wiped away, that's all for you. Okay? So ensure you're able to walk well around this. Now, so one of the things you need to do is to put into perspective your income and your skills, how diverse they are. Okay? So you need to do what you call skill stacking, especially if you're a professional. Begin to look for new revenue lines if you're an SME. Leverage on digital and export opportunities if possible. Read why.